Your reason for being here?
Because of the removal of your children that we had done.
Yeah. How can I help you today?
Are we gonna interview today? Is that okay? Did you want to wait until?
To be honest with you, I've been waiting for. Can you come in?
Yeah, if that's fine with you.
Yeah, it's actually my sister's house, and we had some few questions for you. Leah, can you get over here? My wife, my kids are with my family right now in a safe location.
Okay.
We're just kind of confused of why all the lies have written on the report. My wife never said anything of those things. Neither did my stepson.
Why are y'all both recording me? Because I'm gonna record as well if I'm being.
You're more than welcome to. I mean,
That's fine.
that's fine.
Okay. Were you guys gonna tell me y'all were recording me or? Just
Yeah, I mean,
record?
I just told you.
Not until I asked, but okay.
Well, you're a public servant. I'm allowed to record you. You work for the government, right?
Yeah, I work for the state of Texas.
But you're funded through the government, right? Through our tax dollars?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're allowed to record you without your consent.
Okay.
It's just so there's no more confusion, because every time we talk to you, y'all twist stuff around.
I'm not sure what's being twisted or where the confusion came from.
The math and
it was pretty clear.
the
of
math
what
and the
was happening.
crack
No,
and
ma'am, it's not. It's not clear.
Okay, what's not clear?
These.
these false allegations. Yeah. And also, do you realize that you're keeping me away from my home that I physically own? It's my home. I'm not renting it. I am not leasing it. It is my property. Is that legal? I mean, because I've been staying here with my sister. It's not a problem, but I'm not understanding the legality of that. Are y'all evicting me out of my own home?
No, that's not my job to do that. I don't evict or do anything with anybody's property.
Right here is we never said anything about Cipriano Carano took a thick leather belt and repeatedly
Oh, yes,
beat.
ma'am. That's not what you said. That's what the report came in as.
Okay,
Oh.
well the report is wrong. That's
just what was reported.
Okay,
That's
well that report is wrong.
Okay.
And it's like all of this, what we said is all wrong. It's like we didn't even say any of that stuff.
And I don't do meth or crack or any of that stuff
Yeah,
that's
and they're
in the-
just allegations.
Yeah, I
Nobody's saying
don't
that they're
have
true.
that.
That's what the report came in
You know,
as.
I gave my life to the Lord a year ago, and I've been straight ever since. I mean, I never said I was perfect, but you know, I'm trying. So, but we're just kind of confused of where this is going. Or like, I've seen a lot of stuff about y'all kidnapping children and drugging them and molesting them, and is that where this is going?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, my job is child safety, not.
Well,
Okay.
we've seen all the videos about your foster care system. How it they are 6 times more likely to die in a foster home than they are in their actual home. So that's kind of why I just
But they're not in a foster home. They're
I just
still
feel like they're
with-
going to be
Why?
because of your false allegations.
But they're still with family. I'm confused on where the.
Well, you have a court order to remove them from us. Where is it at? Go get my book.
Yes, but they've been placed back with mom.
Yeah.
So they're not in a foster home or any.
Well, I
of
just
those
feel
things
like
are
they're
not
going to
happening
be,
them.
and then again,
If they're not safe, it's possible.
well, I don't see why they wouldn't be safe. I mean, it's just that you don't understand the stress that this has been putting on my family. You know that my kids are scared to go to school because they're scared that you're gonna go and harass them at school where they're trying to get an education.
Or they're gonna be removed.
Or they're
again.
going to be removed. My son is terrified to go to school. He begs us not to send him to school.
Aren't they out of school right now? For
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
but I'm talking about when they go to school.
Also, another thing is I lost my job because
She lost her
I
job.
have no babysitter, and it's like I had been out of work, and I had gotten this job because I wanted to get presents for my family, for my sis, my mom, like my mom and everybody out, and I don't have any money anymore. I have nothing. And it's like, all this is like real stressful. I don't know if I have blood pressure or what. I mean, I've been very sick since. And I told y'all about Saturday that I was sick too.
And
I
also,
know-
and also, I got arrested for interfering with public duties when all I asked was for a lawyer to be present when I was questioned.
I don't know anything about the criminal side. That has nothing
Yeah,
to do with
and I spoke to a lawyer. He wants. Also, I've been calling the
And I
so-called.
was told it was a warrant. That you had a warrant out is.
Yeah,
part of the
for
reason for
interfering with
arrest.
public duties. I pleaded the fifth when I was questioned, and then I asked for a lawyer, and I got arrested for that.
Okay, I don't deal with the law side. That's
Yeah,
not my
it's
job.
just I spoke to a lawyer. He wants $1,500, and he guarantees me that the charges will be dropped. But I don't have $1,500.
Mm-hmm.
All the money that we had, we spent it on paying bills and or whatnot. I would like the lawyer present when I'm being questioned.
Okay.
If I'm gonna thrown in jail for that, well, that's fine. Like I told you, I got thrown in jail for that the last time.
I mean, I didn't bring law enforcement with me to arrest anybody today. I just came to interview you if that's what you were willing to do.
Yeah.
If that's changed, since you want to speak to your attorney first, that's fine.
And again, I've been trying to call him. No answer,
Yeah,
no
I emailed him as well.
response. I don't even know if he exists.
That was the information I was given, and that's what I relayed, and I haven't heard anything.
I just feel like I'm getting set up for failure because you're interviewing me without a lawyer, and
You don't have to. You can say no.
yeah, I'm just I don't feel safe. I feel like
That's fine.
anything that I tell you, you're gonna use it to incriminate me.
Okay, that's fine.
So
At the very least,
The what?
she said plead the fifth.
yeah, I plead the fifth.
At the very least, I have to at least attempt to serve you this notice of removal. You don't have to sign it. This is just going to be your copy of what happened. They tried to give it to you that day, but I guess they didn't let you with
You
being
know,
arrested and everything.
I already have that. I can show it to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plead the fifth, bro. You don't have to answer anything.
Well, I didn't do anything, so I don't have any. And I thought in order for
What's it here?
people to be prosecuted for drugs, they had to be caught with drugs. I was never caught with any drugs, and also
I don't know where. you're
Okay,
being
and then the
prosecuted for drugs.
court order for Luke. Okay, so he's gonna go to he has to show the whatever for Luke, but that's not to remove him from home, right?
What court order? For
Is
the
this is this
drug?
it? Is this what you're trying to give me?
Yes, you did get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Okay.
received
Then
it.
you already have one.
Show her that paper
And
that you showed
I never signed or agreed to it. This is the
Okay.
paper, and this is the copy. And that black lady that went in there, she was extremely rude to me when I was in jail. I asked her questions, and she rolled her eyes at me and gave me attitude.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know
Do
what's.
you know, was it my boss, Shonda?
It was some black,
It's my supervisor.
Was it
some black
glasses?
lady. She's blacker than the street. I mean, I don't know her name. She wouldn't even tell me her name. I asked you, "Hello, ma'am. What is your name?" At least you were respectful and courteous enough to give me your name. I mean, I'm not being rude to you.
The only person I could think of would be my supervisor, Shonda.
And I
I'm
hate
not
to
sure
describe
who
her as
else.
black, but that's all. That's the only thing I can remember. She was black, like pretty black, like the color of the street black.
Hey,
Yeah.
show her that paper that you showed Luke.
And my son is just completely terrified. He thinks that you're gonna kick him out of the house
Yeah.
Why? Why?
because it's a removal from him, and he's 17. He's not a minor.
Well, okay, so in the eyes of the law, yes, with our department, he's still considered a child at 17. Until they're 18, they're still a child.
But I was in jail with some 17-year-olds. That's not a child.
Yes,
that's an
so
adult.
For the law, yes, but for CPS, no. For CPS, they have to be 18.
So he's not gonna get removed from the house.
That's not our intent. As
Okay.
long as the kids are
Yeah.
safe, we have no
Yeah,
intention
they're
of doing
safe.
that.
I mean, they're
And I don't understand. They say that I beat her so much. If she's so terrified of me,
nothing.
why did she bail me out of jail?
Yeah, and that's nothing that I said. And plus, and they told him that I called CPS. I never called CPS on him.
And as far as smoking crack with my father-in-law and stuff, that never happened. It's in the report. I don't even like.
This is just stuff that was reported.
I don't even like my father-in-law. We can't stand to be in the same room.
He's not in my mom's life anymore. They're divorced.
And so I cannot ask you any questions or go over anything interview-wise until this form is gone over. And so if you want to wait till your attorney's present,
But that's just it. I don't want you to be upset with me because I don't know when that'll be. Like,
I don't know either, but that is your right. And I'm not going to step over, I mean, I can't step over anybody's toes to do that.
and
So-
also, if you feel like the kids are in here, you're more than welcome to look into the rooms. And trust me, if they were here, you would have heard them.
I was like, yeah.
You would have heard them. Yeah, you would have heard. You can't keep
she
them.
knows. She
You
knows.
can't keep them shut for 1 minute. Like,
Yeah.
and
You know, you've heard them.
Yeah.
and again, if I beat her so much,
And again, I would ask you questions on that, but I can't until this is gone over and.
well,
you want your
she
attorney
looks like
present,
she's
so
really
I'm not-
terrified of me.
I'm not gonna ask or go over anything until either your attorney's here, this has gone over, and I can't. So unless that happens, unless you're willing to talk to me without your attorney, or your attorney wants to schedule anything, we're not gonna go over anything about the allegations or what happened.
And
I'm
again,
not gonna ask you any questions.
I don't even know if he exists. I feel like I'm getting set up for failure because you gave me an attorney that.
Yeah. And I mean, I haven't gotten in touch with him. I've tried, and so I can keep trying for you. But as of right now, that's all I'm going to keep doing.
I mean, as far as the court date, I will be there. My wife will be there to say that everything that's in there is false. Like, my stepson will be there to testify
Okay.
that that stuff was never said about me doing coke and beating the whole family. Like,
That's what was said to me.
it never happened.
Well, ask why you're not allowed to be at your house then if you haven't done anything.
Why am I not allowed to be in my house? I thought he was innocent until proven guilty.
For,
Isn't that what the Constitution
there were
guarantees
things
us?
that the kids had told me that was in the court documents that you guys are talking about.
But isn't it innocent until proven guilty?
So for the
Is
department,
that
we
what
have
the
to meet
Constitution
in-
says?
I don't know what the Constitution says. For
You're a
the-
government official. You don't
that
know what the
doesn't mean I can
Constitution
recite
says?
the Constitution.
You work for the government
That
and you
does
don't
not
know the
mean-
Constitution?
It's not in
That
my
is
training to
amazing.
know the Constitution.
Well, that just goes to show you how valid you're.
Okay. So at this point, if we're not doing an interview, if we're not doing anything, you already got that copy and you didn't sign it, that is fine. I have nothing else to do here, and I'm not going to sit here and be questioned on the Constitution. So, if that's it, I'm done here. Do you guys have any other questions?
We just don't understand where all the lies are coming from. That's our question.
Well, I mean, unless you want to talk to me without your attorney, we can't. I have to be able to go over this form with you.
And also, where are all those imaginary gas cards that you promised my wife when she went and picked up the kids?
I didn't promise that. My boss said she would look into it and get back with her on it. It was never said a date, a time, or anything.
Well, there goes more of the lies.
That wasn't necessarily a lie.
Well, we ain't seen them yet.
Okay.
Instead of helping us, you're dragging us down more.
I apologize for that.
I'm sorry if I was rude in any way. I'm just extremely frustrated. I'm not understanding why this is happening. I have done nothing but to try to provide for my family, bend over backwards. I am the breadwinner. Now that I'm gone, she has anything, nothing.
Nope. I don't have nothing.
So thank you a lot for your help. You can see you've helped a lot.
I'm just trying to keep kids safe, sir. It's my only job.
Well, they are
They
not.
are- they were safe
They
in the
are
beginning.
safe.
Everything was fine.
Okay. I'm going to stop my recording. You guys can keep on.
Well, I hope you have a good day. Thank you for being polite to us and respectful and not rolling your eyes and giving us attitude like the other black lady did. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
You have a lot of my respect for that.
You're welcome.
Well, the only thing I can tell you is I will be there on the Zoom court date,
Okay.
and I will be there on the Zoom court date, and I'm waiting to hear from my lawyer.
Okay. I'll keep reaching out to see if I can get a response, or maybe Shonda can. Yeah. That's about. I don't know how else to get in touch with
At this
him.
point, I don't believe he exists.
Well,
So,
we wouldn't give you information to somebody who doesn't exist. That's
and
for
I
sure.
contacted a lawyer, and he wants $1,500, and he guarantees me that the case will get dropped, but I don't have $1,500.
Yeah,
And
and that's what,
I talked to my lawyer, and he said not to be talking to anybody until I talk to him.
okay. That's fine. So I guess next, if there's any interaction, if I can get a hold of your attorney, then that will be.
If
the
you
next
could get a
steps.
hold of him, please let me know and tell him to call me. Please, I have questions that I have towards him. I mean, I'm sorry we're poor, and it's not a crime being poor.
No. That's fine.
So,
If I can get a hold of him before you can, I'll let you.
we greatly appreciate that. Thank you for your time coming out here. I
Yeah.
hope I didn't upset you or offend you in any way.
No, it's okay. It's my job.
Well, I understand. I know there's kids out there that really do need help.
Yeah.
So, I respect you for your job.
Yeah, you're welcome. But if that's it, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, and you guys have a good rest of your day.
Have a
okay?
good day.